Give us
Why
a
though?
Zanny X rap.
Z to the A to the N N Y. My name is Zanny and I am fly. Picking my nose. That's all I have.
I was waiting for you to say rest in pieces because all you bitches are gonna die.
Rest in pieces because you bitches gonna die. That's cute. Z to the A to the N N Y. Rest in peace because you bitches gonna die.
Taking up all these minutes. Bitch, you're wasting all my time.
Wasting all my time.
T to
Also,
the
I
E
look
to
at
the
this.
RRAH. Do you remember when there
Good
was a
morning.
queen who used to live in the Panhandle who had a specific name? She was kind of tall. She was known for being very vulgar. And one time she was like, I'm gonna rap for like a live performance. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah, she's here. Yeah, she's here now.
No, she moved, I think.
No, she's here. She's messaged me on Grindr twice. She's here for holidays.
Work. Yeah, that's what that reminded me of. She is not good. She's not, look, she has been doing drag longer than me, and I remember I did my first open stage competition ever, and I beat that bitch's ass. And I was hosting open stage shows, and she was still competing in them. Like, girl, what?
She when I came down 3 years ago, I got left in a dressing room with her at an open stage show where I was judging and she was competing.
The one
And
I was in? At
no,
the Vo?
no. This is 3 years ago. Ooh,
That was like 3 years ago. Actually, that was 4.
the vote was like 6 years ago.
No, it wasn't. I haven't even been doing drag for that long.
Okay, well, this is maybe a year or two ago that I came down, and she turned to me and she said, I just want to say it's not fair that you got to host and you got to have your own show and then you got to move away and then you got to get cast at another bar when I've been doing drag just as long as you have and I've gotten none of that.
Okay, well, get good, bitch.
I said, babes, don't self-project.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stand in Line, a horror genre podcast where we talk about horror genre related things every Thursday. Relevant things. And I am your host, Terrah Card, and this is
Zanny Ex. Hello.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It is so nice to meet you.
Very good, very good. Zanny, how are you doing, hunty?
I'm alive. I am staying in my parental's garage closet moment on an air mattress. So if this looks like I'm on the Titanic, that is why. But I'm currently traveling, living my best little queer life. How are you?
I am here. I'm still here. I have clothes on the floor that I need to fold up and put away. I have to, not have to, I'm picking up Jade at the airport and today, when you're hearing this, it's today. And yeah, we have a lovely show tomorrow at Alga Beer Co. So if you're in Pensacola and near that area, come on out. So
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be
people
fun.
have been testing me.
With you.
People have been testing me. Close friends have been testing me, and not a fan of that.
Testing.
Bitch,
what are they testing you with?
Bitch, relax with the culinary.
Relax with the culinary.
Bitch, she was fucking doing.
Relax with the culinary.
Bitch, when white people don't season their food and it looks disgusting.
Relax with the culinary.
Relax with the culinary. Zanny, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about drumroll.
No. I'm
the
so
finale.
Red. Look at me. I'm so red. I'm just like blushing.
I'm blushing. I'm so shy.
It matches my bitch pudding shirt. The true season 2 winner.
No, we are talking about the Dragula Titans finale, the end of all ends. It was exciting. It was cute. It was glorious. It was the end.
It definitely was the end. So, yeah, what were your general thoughts about it?
I loved that we finally got to kind of learn a little bit about these ghouls. The interview process was really cute.
Okay, what I will say, I'm cutting you off. I'm so sorry. Coco,
okay.
Coco has done pageantry. Coco dressed for interview, which I really appreciated that. I was like, okay, you done pageants. This is what you do. So Coco.
I was like, I know exactly what you're doing right now. I was like, I see exactly what you're doing. Also, they changed the format. So instead of doing 3 consecutive looks, it was one look involving all of them. And I was a little sad about that because I really wanted to see 3 different interpretations. Also, like, my anxiety, it's really hard to combine all 3 elements. So
yeah, also Coco never got the chance to exhibit all 3 of those elements. The other 2 have. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this. And then they were like, we're not doing that. You're going to exhibit all 3 of those things on stage in a 3-minute song. And I was like, that's not going to happen. And it didn't.
So it was a little sad, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It did feel like a holiday special. Like when, like back in the day, like during like Nickelodeon, when they'd do like the random holiday episode and you'd be like, ooh, this is not chronologically ordered, but it does like tie to this moment. Like that's kind of what it felt like. It felt like that little holiday
it's very
special, like,
the sweet life of Hannah Montana on deck or whatever.
Yeah, Sweet Life of Hannah Montana on deck.
No, That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. That's what it was. Where it was That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, and then
Sweet Life on deck and
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I hope they never. All I'm gonna say is I hope they never do this format ever again.
Yeah.
Or if they want to do something where they have to perform a song, I was thinking they should have had the 3 of them do a group performance together to the song. And then that they will have to work with each other. And then that they all have a set. They all have a set. And props. Everyone has the same, you know,
yeah, I
thing.
will say it was like, I don't know, what kind of, my like, moment is like, you know, are we spoiling who won? Do we
yeah, Victoria won. And if you,
so Victoria...
if you watch the JPEG at the end of the episode, Victoria won. You know what a JPEG is?
Yeah, it's a photo.
Yeah, it was a picture.
Yeah, which even that, I was like, that was confusing, right? Wait, let me put a pin in this because I don't want to lose my train of thought.
Okay.
The first thing is, it was kind of frustrating because they were like, you have to create a set and like do a whole thing. Like you can do all the, you can blah, 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 blah.
Dancers.
Like obviously Victoria has the biggest background. Victoria has been doing this for a career path. Like this has been her forte. Like she made sets for all of Resurrection. Like no surprise to us.
Yeah.
So when they announced that, I was like, okay. I was like, I know. And I'm not discrediting her work because her work was phenomenal and she was super talented and she delivered. But when it came to like her drag look, I kind of expected more from her.
If you think about this, like, do these contestants know that they're supposed to have a set, to bring a set with them? Because, like, is Hoso can't just be, like, if Hoso doesn't know how to make a set, Hoso should have been told to, you're gonna have to bring a set or something like that. And if that's the case, this bitch lives in South Korea. How is she gonna bring a set over?
Exactly.
Like, I don't know how to make sets. I know how to make garments. I feel like that shouldn't hinder me in any way because I don't know how to do that. You're the production. You should be helping me make these sets, or you should at least have these sets so it's a fair advantage for everyone. That's how I feel about everything. I hate to say that, but I do.
That was the only part that kind of made me a little uncomfortable. And then it is very much so, yeah, like the ending was kind of confusing. I don't know what it is, but production always has like this weird energy of like leading us to what we think is going to happen and then it doesn't happen. So I expected the hallway was going to light up with, you know, the 3rd place photo, 2nd place's photo, and then was going to cut to 1st place, you know, either holding the crown or the scepter or whatever, or it just cuts to them, you know,
on
in a different
stage,
setting,
on stage.
Like, I don't understand how there just wasn't, because in my mind, I'm like, maybe they were doing it so that way they don't know. Maybe they were doing it so it just makes filming easier, XYZ, but like, it literally would take like an hour to just record everybody in a crowning look and then be like, you don't know who's going to win, you know, and then edit it last minute. But the fact that they only showed the photo of the winner.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so she got 3rd place. And then I was like, no, she won. What happened to the other 2 bitches?
It just wasn't very, like, I was looking at the time. And when we went to the floor show, I was like, there's only like 15 minutes left of this episode.
Yeah.
And I was very worried, and I hate to say this. This was for Gagula. I definitely was gagged by this ending. It seemed very anticlimactic. I don't know, the beginning of the season just it was good. And I don't know what happened. And I know we're not the only 2 people who think like this, because everyone on Twitter, like even Maddie Morphosis was like, girl, the crowning could have been an email. The crowning could have been an email and we would have gotten the gist. You know, this whole thing was created because Victoria had said on Resurrection, I want to battle with the Titans. So they made this whole spinoff and they don't even crown her in the end.
Oh, very that.
So, I wish that we could say what our favorite looks were, but there wasn't any looks. You know, I think Boulets, if you're listening to this, do a, you know, top 3 group dance challenge or something. Everyone writes their own verse. I know it's very formulaic to Drag Race, but you know what? If we're saying let the best monster win, and then because you know they've been saying that, let the best monster win, and if we're also lip syncing your music now on the show as a top 3, then let's just do a group number. Okay, let's do our own verses to the whole ensemble. You know, and then showcase your best drag after. To me, we didn't get to see their best drag at the end. I wanted to see that moment.
I did want to see a little bit more of the looks. I liked Hoso's look a lot, though.
Yeah, I liked Hoso's look, and I liked the...
Coco's
her face was really good.
Her face and the little spider leggies, the first scene where it opens up with Coco's eating that sweet little innocent little boy.
That man was 35.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is gay.
Yeah, and also like the performance went nowhere with that. I feel like to me, Hoso had the best performance. She just didn't have the money and budget that Victoria had for making a whole set. She didn't have this, Hoso's talented. She's not talented in the aspect of making a set, which when I go to Dragula, I didn't know I was supposed to know how to do that.
Yeah.
So, but we do have some questions.
Oh, so, I love questions.
I sent you some, so I'm going to read one now. Wait, why did I send that question? Never mind. The first one I sent was a little shady.
No, I love them. But I love them. No, shout out to Box Cheese. They are one of my drag ghouls here. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them.
It just says why, though.
Yeah, why, though? Thank you, Box.
This is from Tentacle Tea Party at Tentacled T908. Favorite look, favorite challenge, and favorite fright. I think they meant to say feat. This is for the whole season. So what is your favorite challenge from the season, your favorite look, and then your favorite fright feat? Personally, favorite fright feat would probably be the lie detector test, because that's just fun. Favorite look probably be either Victoria's sci-fi. Was that a sci-fi one? Yeah, I guess. Either Victoria's sci-fi or I really enjoyed Coco's barbarian look. That was pretty cool.
I would say favorite looks, Eva's underwater look was really iconic. I knew you were going to say that. Also, I loved Coco's barbarian look. And then Victoria's, I don't remember what it was, what theme it was, but when she had like the little lantern with the eyes.
The shoe one?
That was Witch. Yeah, that was Witch. Okay, cute. That was my 3 favorite looks.
What was your favorite
challenge
fight feat?
Always, I would say, I don't know.
Eating spicy food.
That was pretty iconic. Eating the spicy food was pretty camp.
Arm wrestling. That one was really hard, y'all.
It was hard. No, the eating spicy food is hard. That one fucked me up. Also watching all them like snot dribble. Ugh. I think the one of them getting submerged underwater, if I would have understood it more, that would have I would have enjoyed a little bit more. I thought they literally were gonna go through like tunnels, and the tunnels were going to fill. So then I was like, oh, it's just a cage. Then I was like, that's not bad. And then when I watched it go underwater, I was like, oh, this is bad. That's one of my biggest fears. So
cages.
That and then being controlled.
Your body can't drag me down.
And then blah 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 blah. Favorite challenge would be the witch one. I really was looking forward to the final 3 finale moment. But I think the challenge that I really like the Dungeons and Dragons challenge.
I liked it too. Some people didn't like it. I like that challenge.
No, that was one of my favorites. So yeah. And then what is now that I've asked, I would like to know your least favorite of all 3 as well.
Ooh, least favorite challenge. Least favorite challenge. Oh my god, which one was it? There was one that I really hated.
I hated the wrestling one. I'm gonna be honest. Not a fan.
I didn't like the format of it. Like it could have been a really good one, but it was just chaotic.
Had the potential to be one of the best ones, and it definitely was one of the worst ones I think I saw. And it's just because it was so long, and my ADHD could not pay attention. And I think I would have, like you said, I would have teamed them up. I don't know. That was my least favorite one. No shade to anyone. And then my least favorite look.
Just least favorite look. It just has to be one. You're like, looks. There's so many.
I really was not a fan of Abora's entrance look.
If we're talking runways, probably the bat look from Erica, or no. I know what the worst look was. Yoska's witch outfit. That mama, that was bad.
Or the marshmallow from Mary Cherry.
No, we're talking about this season, bitch.
I know.
What was your least favorite fright feat? Mine was the arm wrestling because it was stupid.
Mine would be
honestly any of them.
Would you count the interview as a fright feat?
No.
No. I really like the interview.
You think they would have brought back somebody for not doing an interview?
Shame on you. No, I think the arm wrestling was kind of the most
stupid.
trivial. Yeah.
Okay.
What is our next question?
This one is from Nicole Sutton. Shout out to Nicole Sutton, always supporting the dolls. Also at Simply Nikki. Well, we'll go with what would you love to judge? What challenge would you love to judge?
I would love to judge the Dungeons and Dragons
Same!
one or the which one? Samesies, Twinnie.
Or the sea creature one, because I love sea creatures.
Yeah, I do love sea creatures, but I was not. Yeah. What would you Who would you want to interview on this little Potteroni? Who would be your favorite little ghoul?
If I could, I would interview Vander. Vander, I feel like would be really cool to sit down and talk to, or Bitch. You know, I've already talked to Bitch before, but Bitch is pretty cool. I feel like she would just have like a lot of things that she could talk about in terms of Dragula, in terms of working in Hollywood. Like, she's got so much experience. And I was supposed to talk to someone from this season, and I still have to figure out when the best time for that will be. What challenge would you want to compete in?
All of them.
Same. Okay, fuck, marry, kill any monster, any season. Let's do this one. let me give you the 3 to pick from. So we're gonna do. Okay, you give me 3, and I'll give you 3, but I'll give you my first 3. Erica, Kendra, and Yoska, because they were the first 3 to go, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Kendra, Yoska, and Erica.
For sure, marry Kendra.
Oh, down.
Like, best friends for life.
Literally, that'd be such like a fun time to marry Kendra. I would fuck Erica. I know that would be wild. I know it would probably be wild. I don't know what would happen. But it would be fun. I can say that.
But it would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to kill Yoska off. I love Yoska. I would fuck Yoska and I would kill off Erica out of respect, because I do appreciate Erica.
Out of respect for Ben.
Out of respect. Well, okay, for you, then let's do
from this season. I guess different from those 3.
That's not fair.
But we already did them, so it has to be something.
Yeah,
like different.
but Eva Destruction.
Okay.
Victoria or Astrid.
This is so shady. We're gonna go to an ad break, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking more about what?
Dragula Titans, the finale.
She's a killer.
Drag.
Queen. Dragula. She'll make you cream.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what are you up to, bestie?
I'm just recording a podcast. Can I really quick?
Oh my god, what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about Dragula Titans, the finale. Oh my
Slay! God. And we're talking about Dragula. Y'all, season 4 has no crowns. No one from season 4 that was originally cast on season 4 has a crown. Isn't that crazy?
What do you mean?
Do you understand what I'm saying? No one who was casted originally on season 4 has won a crown. Someone from season 1 has won. 3 people from season 2 have a crown, and 1 person from season 3. No one. I believe that's correct, right? No one from season 4 that was on originally that cast has won a crown.
Gag-worthy.
It looks like I'm high. My face is red, y'all. I'm not. It's just very cold outside.
It's so cold.
I would probably I would kill Astrid. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. You, I will say though, Astrid, I feel like would give some nasty ass sex though, if it came down to it.
Yeah, I feel like Astrid would get down.
Nasty cloacas and all. I just know she got a lot of bad dragon at home. I would also, okay, I would probably marry Eva. I'd probably marry Eva and then I'd fuck Victoria.
I love that for you.
I've seen the alt. Oh, let's just do the. Is there only 3 more competitors, or I think there's 4?
Coco, Melissa, Hoso.
Oh, there's also We forgot Abora.
No, we didn't forget her.
Oh, if it's Coco, Melissa, and Hoso, I think I would marry Melissa. Melissa seems very... Oh, wait, no, because Coco. You know what? I would marry Melissa. I'll marry Melissa. We can work on our Spanish together, and she's very cute. And I would fuck Coco. Yeah. And then I would probably kill Hoso. Even though Hoso could have been in any of those categories. Yeah.
Yeah. I would marry Coco. Obviously, besties. We would live our lives together in a sweet little cottage of dead people. I would fuck Melissa because she's so beautiful. I'm in love with Melissa. And then I would let Hoso kill me because I feel like me killing Hoso is not justifiable.
Slay. Okay.
Slay.
What's our other question? It's not loading for me.
This is from Will Luxnation Justice, also known as Will the Justice, and the is spelled with Thee. Justice.
Shout out to Will. Will's a
Shout
friend.
out Will. They said, do you think you should have another Titans after season 5, or should Titans not come back for a while? I don't think Titans should come back for a moment. Just to like not. I don't want it to become like one of those situations where it's like regular season, Titan season, regular season, Titan season. Because once you create a structure, then people want it. But I mean, there are so many Titans that we didn't get to see that I would have loved to see. That being said, also like devil's advocate, I don't think just because you were on the show qualifies you as like a Titan necessarily. I think like you should have like that essence of like stand out, went home too early, was robbed, like wanting to see more of.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have enough people for us to continue a cycle of like regular season Titans.
Yeah, because season 2, I think almost everyone on season 2 has competed again except for 3 people. I think like probably give it 2 seasons. Give it at least two more seasons.
Yeah, give us 2 seasons and let's flirt with it. Let's make it every,
Let's work on making one good season, like perfect. You know what I mean? Before we're like stretching ourselves too thin. That's what I think. Like we can do another one, just not right now.
Yeah, just it's a cute thing. I really liked the idea actually, and I was really excited for it. And it was one of my favorite Dragula seasons ever. So I'm very much in love with it. But I do think like let me love it. Yeah.
Oh,
but like let me love it before you just give me more.
Yeah.
Let me love it and miss it.
Let me miss it. Let me miss it. I think is a good way to say it. I'm gonna skip over to she_Winnie. Shout out to Winnie who makes the intro to this podcast, aka Cheddar Georges. They said, okay, I'm gonna like modify this a little bit. It says, who would y'all like to see on a future Titan season? But I'm gonna modify it to say is who would you like to see on a future Dragula season?
Can we answer both questions?
Sure, let's do Dragula first.
Or
do you want to do Titans?
I say Titans first.
Okay,
because I know who I want to see.
Okay.
I would like to see Frankie Doom.
Yes.
Yeah,
allegedly, Frankie was supposed to be on the season, but due to
that's so frustrating.
Issues,
they would have had her and Coco together, or not her and Coco, her and Kenta together. That would have been so funny.
And Melissa.
Yeah. Okay,
so Frankie, is that just one?
Yeah. I would love to see Frankie Doom back. I would love to see Dahlia Black back. Lomas Dahlia.
Bitch, they shaded the fuck out of her on this
Shaded
episode.
her!
So bad! I was like, even the Boo Boo brothers?
Even the Boo Boo brothers.
They shaded... And for those who don't know, Dahlia and Victoria are not like that anymore. They are not associated with each other. So I thought it was very interesting that they shaded the hell out of her.
Same. I was a little confused. Well, also, I was 90% positive she was going to be on it. So I'm wondering if... Anyways.
I don't know. So and then who's like one more? We'll do like 3 each.
Sigourney.
Okay. For me, I would like to see La Zavaleta back. Because she went home on that acting challenge, and I don't think she did the worst.
She didn't.
No. La Zavaleta, I would like to... I'm not going to say people you already said, because then, like, this could be like an extra 3 to add to the season. I would say give us Louisiana Purchase. Love Lulu.
That'd be really hot.
Yeah.
That'd be really hot.
I love Lulu. And then the last one, what would be good? Who was on season 4? Xochitl Mochi on season 1. Let's bring Xochitl back. Who else did I say? Xochitl, Lulu, Louisiana
Purchase,
and La Zavaleta. I think that's good. 3 different seasons. I'm fine with that. No one from season 2. unless it's
Beautiful.
James. But yeah, that's like the only other.
Now,
Oh no! Oh my god! How could I forget her? Oh my god.
Silly goose.
What's her name? Disasterina. She talks like this. I would love to see Disasterina, LA's most disastrous drag queen, back on the show. She's chaotic. I would love that.
She is chaotic, yes. Who would you like to see on Dragula in general?
On Dragula, oh my god, I had to say it because she's right here, but no, I'm just kidding. Zanny Ex, of course, would be fun. I would like to see who from my friends. I don't want them to be upset if I don't say that. All of my beautiful friends that I can't think of at the moment.
I can't think of right now.
You know what? Who would have been really good on Dragula is our good Judy, who's no longer with us, but Alex, Luna Rosa would have slayed these bitches down.
Would have slayed. I would have loved. You remember Annie Black in New Orleans?
No.
Okay. 10 out of 10. Would love to see them on. Apollo Infinity, I would love to see on, but that's also anyone from Kansas City, like Cynthia Doll, Freddie Dalma Star. Freddie Dalma Star, I don't know if they're auditioning. I don't think they are, but they are the entire image of Dragula. But like anybody, you know, Nora Demented, Cynthia Doll, Box Cheese, even though Box Cheese isn't like a Kansas City queen, like they're in this kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like I feel like any of us Kansas City ghouls are like really equipped for the format, and I want one of us to finally bring home the like spooky title.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, Walk of Shame, I would love to see. Bible Girl. That was a joke. Tarot card, that'd be cute.
Oh yeah. Bitch.
I'm excited. I think because I remember like last time I was like, are you gonna do it? And you're like, no. And I'm like, it's so good for you. I think it's so up your alley.
That's me competing on like Drag Race for sure. I could never see myself competing on Drag Race. That doesn't seem like the tea for me. Oh my god, there's like so many friends that I just literally cannot think of at the moment.
I know, same. I'm like,
who do I follow? Yeah.
I saw .com was a potential candidate.
Dot I could see, but Dot is someone I can see on either show.
Same.
I can see Dot on either show. So that's up to them.
You want to move to the next question?
Yes, drag me. It's a very poignant question. Let's just say, in light of the reception of Titans, what concept or format of a future spinoff sister series do you believe would provide the best opportunity for past contestants to showcase their art? Would this look like a competitive series or a standalone special? This was from Cosette La Femme.
I love Cassette. I don't know. I just think any format where we can see a follow up is iconic, and I live and I love for it. So I really wouldn't change anything. Maybe just keep the exterminations. I would maybe change that. I love the exterminations. I like the one moment to prove yourself. I like the gag of it all. I like the drama, the cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like if we're doing Titans or we're bringing like an all-star moment, they're coming back. Give everybody their moment. When you kill somebody off, let us see. Like I want to see you kill them off. Like I missed that. That was my favorite part of Dragula, was the little 30-second snippet of like, you know, whatever. Give us the kill-offs back and give us a better crowning moment at the end, and I'll be content and happy.
For a spin-off series?
Oh. One last thing. Also, instead of doing new challenges, I want to just old challenges the whole time. I want you to do like
that
redemption.
Was this one.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine.
Probably would do exterminations or some sort of elimination that was better than this. Or if we're going to drop 2 people or drop a person, it needs to just keep it one format throughout the whole season. Let's just do it. Everyone votes for the, like, let's say they have the bottom 3. They pick from the bottom 3 the top 2, and whoever has the most votes is eliminated, i.e. the very first episode. Feel like that would be more consistently good. Because that was a little unclear this season. Something clear, a little bit clear off the bat that we're following this format. Prizes, give them prizes for challenge wins. Didn't have any of that this season. And
give us some prizes.
Yeah, if we're gonna do a top 3, let's do a production for the top 3 and then showcase at least one last opportunity for them to walk on the runway.
That is our final questiones.
Yeah.
Oh, my back hurts so bad. Hold on. This is so painful. Oh, my back hurts so bad.
Zanny, if you were, you have any questions? Were you satisfied with the outcome of this season?
I
loved it.
I enjoyed this season.
What would you like to see next on a season?
I would like to see lots of small town local ghouls. I would like to see more POC representation. I would like to see more King representation. Yeah, I just want to keep it. I hope the show remains diverse, and I hope that we get to see some people that have not been able to taste the spotlight the way that they should.
Mm-hmm. What would you not like to see on the next season?
Three-way relationships.
Yeah, let's not do love triangles. Let's focus on learning these characters, and I would say more challenge-based things, not let's come out and walk it and do a runway.
Yeah. No,
like, I want to see a musical challenge. I want to see more acting. Because with horror, this is a horror-based thing. You could potentially get a gig in a movie, a horror-based thing. So
I would love to see that. I want to see that movie that Hoso's supposed to be in, right? Didn't she win that?
Yeah, she hasn't gotten anything from that prize yet.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Good season. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm excited for the next chapter.
Slay. Tell us what you want to see from us. You know, this is the end of Dragula Titans, but let us know what you want to see us do. If you want me to do some interviews with people, like directors or people on Dragula and things like that, comment down below. What do you want to see me and Zanny do? Do you want us to do like little interviews or like little get readies where like me and Zanny have to do a specific look and answer some of your questions, or like
that would be fun, and then we could compare ourselves. I like that idea.
Oh, well, we just have our like how would we talk to each other?
Like we would they would ask a bunch of questions, and then we would do this, and then we would get ready while we're doing this, and then we would just answer questions. I don't know.
Slay. Okay, well, Zanny, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Zanny.ex, and you also find me on Twitter at Zanny Ex, and Facebook as well. That's ZANNY.EX. Where can we find your lovely face and gracious energies?
Well, before I do that, I just want to say, people are probably like, well, why they didn't really recap the season? Like, what are they even talking about right now? And it's just because there wasn't really much to talk about this episode. There wasn't really much to talk about. All that really happened was Victoria won. So, that being said, I'm Terrah Card, TERRAH, under most platforms, CARD, last name, like a card. And you can find this podcast under Stand the Line Podcast on most platforms. Leave a rating and review on your listening platform. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment, leave a like, share the podcast. We can only keep this going when y'all are supporting it. And then I have a Patreon, patreon.com/stayontheline, where if you're a patron, you get your name read out on the podcast. On Patreon, we have at our highest tier, which you can support the podcast for as low as $1. Isn't that crazy? You can just literally help a crazy girl. You can support this podcast and the continuation of it. So at our $7 pee pee poo poo tier, we have Ms. Titty City, Matt King, Caitlin B, Willow Whisper, Kiki, Keith W, Pobre, Zincat, Coronation, and Rebecca Carlson. So if you want to support the continuation of the podcast, you can. We have 19 patrons right now. Let's try and end the year on 20. Why not?
You can do it!
You can do it! Okay. Any last things you want to leave off on, Zanny? Any burning statements?
No.
Desires?
Just, I know this was a tough journey. It was exciting. I'm sure it was a lot to pull off. So just big shout out to the Boulet brothers and the production team and everyone involved.
Yeah, they at least made a season. They could have just made nothing.
Season, goodness. They could have given us one episode and they gave us 9, so.
And what I have to say is.
You sound just like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I know. I want to do like a drag wives of Animal Crossing while everyone in the video is like, and they're like smashing glasses and fighting.
That's so funny.
All right, well, I'm Terrah Card.
And I'm Zanny Ex.
And make sure you
stay
on
the
line.
line.